Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly, and today our topic is how to enroll Graphy user on Wix Forms submission. So I'm running an online coaching business and I've added my courses on Graphy. Now I have created a registration form by using Wix Form and I'm getting my student registration from that. Now what I want to do is that whenever I'm going to receive a new form submission through my Wix Form, then automatically I want to enroll a new user in my course in Graphy. So here for that, what I'm going to do is that whenever I'm going to receive a new form submission, then automatically by using the detail of that form submission, I will first create a new learner in my Graphy account, and after creating that learner, I will enroll that learner in my course in Graphy. So here I want to do this automatically, and for that I need to build a connection between Wix Form and Graphy. So for building this connection, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing software for automation and integration. Now with Pabbly Connect, whenever I'm going to receive a new form submission from my Wix form, then automatically first I will create a new learner in my Graphy account, and after creating that learner, I'm going to enroll that learner in my Graphy course. So how I'm going to build this connection? For that, let me take you to my computer screen. I hope all you can see my computer screen, and today we are going to see that how we can enroll Graphy user on Wix form submission. So as the owner of an online course business, I use Graphy to manage my course, and I use Wix to create forms for prospective students to sign up. So by integrating Wix Forms with Graphy, I can automatically enroll user into my courses as soon as they submit their details through a Wix form. So this will streamline my enrollment process, and it will be eliminating the need for manual registration and ensuring that students are instantly granted access to the course content, and it will be enhancing their experience and it will be saving me time. So here what I want to do is I want to connect Wix Forms with Graphy, and here with this connection I'm going to build an automation in such a way that whenever I'm going to receive a new form submission through my Wix form, then automatically by using the detail of that form submission, it will add the student or it will enroll that user in my Graphy course. So here for setting up this automation, and for doing this automatically, I need to build a connection between Wix Form and Graphy without any coding and programming skills, just with the help of Pabbly Connect. So here with Pabbly Connect, I'm going to build this connection and this automation, and here for using Pabbly Connect, I need to open a new tab and I need to search for pabbly.com/connect in my browser. And this will take us to this landing page of Pabbly Connect. Now here in the landing page, I have these two options of sign in and sign up for free. If you don't have any account with Pabbly Connect, then you can just click on this sign up for free button, and it will take only 2 minutes of your time, and you will get 100 free tasks every month. Or if you already have an account or you are an existing user, then you can just click on sign in and you will get to see this page. So these are all the apps that Pabbly offers, and we are going to use Pabbly Connect here. For that, I just need to click on this Access Now button under Pabbly Connect. And it will direct us to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Now here in the dashboard, I need to create a new workflow, and for that I'm going to click on this Create Workflow button, and this window will pop up. Now here I need to name my workflow, so I'm going to name it as my objective, which is to enroll Graphy user on Wix Form submission. Now I need to select the folder where I want to save my workflow, so I'm going to open this tab, and here in this tab I'm going to find all the folders that I have in my Pabbly Connect account. And I'm going to use this particular folder of automation. So I'm going to select that. And now I need to click on create. And here it will take us to this most important window of our workflow. And here in this window, I have these two boxes of trigger and action. So trigger and action are the two main principles on which our workflow works on. And trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So trigger is going to be the first step that will get executed in our workflow, and action is just going to follow that. So here in my workflow, I need to first set up my trigger, and here for setting up my trigger, I need to search for my trigger application. So here I'm going to use Wix Form as my trigger application. So I'm going to search for that. And now I'm going to select Wix Forms here. Now I'm going to give my trigger event. So I'm going to open this tab, and new form submission is going to be my trigger event. So I'm going to select this. And now I need to connect Wix Forms with Pabbly Connect in my workflow, and for that I'm going to use this webhook URL. So this webhook URL is going to work as a bridge between Wix Forms and Pabbly Connect. Now for connecting these two applications, I need to follow all these instructions, And first I need to copy this webhook URL. And now I need to take you to my Wix account. And here in my Wix account, I need to scroll down in this left hand section. And here I have this particular option of automations. So I'm going to open that. And here in automations, I need to create a new automation. So I'm going to click on this add new automation button. And here I'm going to create my automation from scratch. So I'm going to click on start from scratch. And now here I need to set up my automation. So here first I have to give a name to my Wix automation. So I'm going to clear this and I'm going to name it as test. Now I need to select my trigger, and in my trigger I'm going to use Wix Forms. So I'm going to select that. And now in my trigger I need to select if I want to use any particular form or every form that I want. So I'm going to select any here, but if you want to select any specific form, then you can also select this specific option and you can select that specific form. Also here I have these two trigger events like form submitted or option chosen on a form. So I'm going to use form submitted as my trigger event, and now I'm going to scroll down and now I'm going to give my action. So here I want to get the detail of my form submission. So I'm going to get all the detail of my form submission by using webhook. So I'm going to select send via webhook as my action. And now I have this tab of target URL. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my webhook URL that I have copied from Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to paste that here. And now this is going to be my webhook URL. And with the help of this webhook URL, I'm going to get all the detail or all the responses of my form submission that I'm going to receive through my Wix form in Pabbly Connect. Now that I have filled all the required details, I'm going to click on activate. And here I've successfully created this automation. Now that as I've created this automation, I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect. And here in Pabbly Connect, we can see it is waiting for webhook response. Now for getting this webhook response, what I need to do is I need to create a new form submission. And as I will create a new form submission from my Wix form, then automatically I'm going to get that response of that form submission here in Pabbly Connect. So for getting this webhook response, I'm going to take you to my Wix form. And here this is my Wix site and this is my Wix form. Now here what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill all these details, and here as I'm going to fill all these details and I will create a new form submission, then I'm going to get that response of that form submission in Pabbly Connect. So here I have to create a new registration or a new sign up, and I have to fill all these details. So my first name here is going to be John, last name will be Doe, email will be johndoe@pabblytudes.com. I'm going to give a random phone number. So this is going to be the random phone number of my student, and also I'm going to give the city, that is going to be Bhopal. Now that I have filled all the required details, I'm going to click on submit. And here I have successfully submitted this form. Now that as I've created a new form submission in my Wix form, I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect. And here in Pabbly Connect, we can see I have received this response. So this is the response of my new form submission that I've just created in my Wix form. And automatically, as I've created that form submission, I have received that response here in Pabbly Connect. So here in Pabbly Connect, I have all the detail of my form submission that I have just created. And here I have all the detail, like I have the first name of my student, that is John. I have the last name, that is Doe. I have the email, that is johndoe@pabblytudes.com. I have the random phone number, and I have the city, that is Bhopal. So here we can see that these were all the detail of my form submission that I filled in my Wix form. And automatically I have received that response here in Pabbly Connect. Now that I have received all these details of my form submission, I automatically want to use all these details, and by using these details of my form submission, I want to enroll a user in my Graphy course. So here for doing this automatically, I need to set up my actions tab. And here I need to search for my action application, and in my action application, I'm going to use Graphy. So I'm going to select that. And now I'm going to give my action event. So I'm going to open this tab. And first I have to create a new learner in my Graphy account. And after creating that learner, I will enroll that learner into my course. So I'm going to first create a learner. So I'm going to select create learners as my action event. And now I need to connect Graphy with Pabbly Connect in my workflow. So I'm going to click on connect. I'm going to click on add new connection. And here for connecting Graphy with Pabbly Connect, I need an API key and the merchant ID. So I'm going to get all these details in the integration tab in my Graphy account, where I'm going to find all these details like API key and the merchant ID. So for getting these details, I'm going to take you to my Graphy account, and in Graphy, I'm going to open this menu section. And here in this section, I have this option of integrations. So I'm going to open that. And now here in integrations, I have these options. So first I'm going to use this third-party integration. And in this, I'm going to scroll down. And in third-party integration, I have this option of Pabbly Connect. And with Pabbly Connect, I have the API key for Pabbly Connect. So I need this API key for connecting Graphy with Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to copy this from here. I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect. And I'm going to paste that API key here in this tab. Now I need the merchant ID, and for getting this merchant ID, I'm going to again take you back to Graphy. And here in integration section, I have this particular option of APIs. So I'm going to open that. And here in APIs, we can see I have this particular merchant ID. So I need this particular ID for creating this connection. So I'm going to copy this from here. I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect. And I'm going to paste that merchant ID here in this tab. Now that I have filled all the required details, I'm going to click on Save. And here I've connected Graphy with Pabbly Connect in my workflow. Now for creating a new learner, I need to fill all these details. And here I'm going to fill all the detail of my form submission that I've received through my Wix form. So from my response of Wix form, I'm going to get the detail of my student and I'm going to map those details here in these tabs. So from my response of Wix form, I'm going to get the required details and I'm going to map those details by using mapping. So what mapping is a technique through which I can retrieve the data from the previous step, and the data that is changing will get replaced with the new data in the real time. So for mapping, I need to click here. I'm going to open this response of Wix Forms. And here I need to first give the email address of my student. So this is the email address. So I'm going to map this. Similarly, I'm going to map the name. So I'm going to click here. I'm going to open this response of Wix Forms. And here, this is the first name of my student. So I'm going to map that. I'm going to give a space and I'm going to map the last name. Now I'm going to give the mobile number. And here I have filled all the required details. Now here, I also have this tab of password, but I don't want to give any password here. I don't want to create that. The learner or my student can create their own password. So I'm not going to fill this tab. I'm just going to leave this tab blank. And here I have filled all these details and I have mapped these details. Now that as I have mapped these details, I have made all these details dynamic. Now what will happen is that every time I'm going to receive a new form submission from my Wix form, then automatically all these details that I have mapped here will get replaced with the new form submission detail in the real time. And with every new Wix form submission, I will create a new learner in my Wix account. And after creating that learner, I will enroll that learner into a course. So here I have filled all the required details. I'm going to click on Save and Send Test Request button. And here we can see I have received this response. So this is a positive response and this means that I have created a new learner in my Graphy account. Now to check whether I've created a new learner or not, let me take you to Graphy. And here in Graphy, I'm going to go to Users. And here in Users, I'm on this section of Learners. And in Learners, we can see I have just created this new learner that is named as John Doe. I have the email that is johndoe@pabblytudes.com. I'm going to open this learner. And here I have the random phone number of my learner. So here we can see that I have all these details that I have filled in my Wix form. And by using that form submission detail, I have automatically created a new learner in my Graphy account. Now that by using all the detail of my form submission from Wix form, I have created a new learner in my Graphy account. Now what I need to do is I need to take you back to Pabbly Connect. And now by using all the detail of my learner, I automatically want to enroll this learner in my course in Graphy. So for that, I'm going to add one more Actions tab. And here again, I'm going to use Graphy. So I'm going to search for that. I'm going to again select Graphy. And now I'm going to give my action event. So I'm going to open this tab. And now in my action event, I'm going to select Enroll Learner to Course. So I'm going to select that. And I'm going to connect Graphy with Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to click on Connect. And I have already created this connection between Graphy and Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to use this existing connection. Now I'm going to click on Save. And here I have successfully connected Graphy with Pabbly Connect. Now for connecting Graphy with Pabbly Connect, I need to give an email and the course URL. So here I'm going to use the email address of my student or my learner. So I'm going to click here. I'm going to open this response of Graphy. And here this is the email address. So I'm going to map that. And now I need the course URL. So for getting this course URL, I'm going to take you back to Graphy. And here for getting my course URL, I'm going to go to Products. And here in Products, I have all these courses. So here I'm going to use this particular course of Introduction to Node.js. And in this particular course, I'm going to enroll my learner or my user. So here I'm going to open this course, and in this I'm going to go to pages section. Now here in pages we can see I have this canonical URL. I can use this particular URL from here. So I need to copy this. I'm going to go back to Pabbly Connect and I'm going to paste that here in this tab. Now that I have added my course URL, I have filled all the required details. Now I'm going to click on Save and Send Test Toolkit button. And here we can see I have received this response. So this is a positive response, and this means that I have successfully enrolled my user in my course in Graphy. So here I have created this enrollment by using all the detail of my Wix Form submission. And to check whether I have enrolled this user in my course or not, let me take you to Graphy. And here in Graphy, I'm going to go to Learners. And here in Learners, we can see I have just created this new learner in my course that is named as John Doe. And I have the email that is johndoe@pabblytudes.com. So here we can see that these were all the detail of my learner that I have created in my Graphy account. And these are all the detail of my form submission that I have received from Wix Form. And automatically by using the detail of my Wix Form submission, I have enrolled a new user in my course in Graphy. So here I have done this automatically by setting up this automation between Wix Forms and Graphy. And now whenever I'm going to receive a new form submission from my Wix Form, then automatically by using the detail of that form submission, I will first create a new learner in my Graphy account. And after creating that learner, I will enroll that learner or that user in my Graphy account or in my Graphy course. So here I have successfully created this automation and this connection between Wix Form and Graphy, and I have done this with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now with Pabbly Connect, I can automatically enroll Graphy user on Wix Form submission. Now I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect. And here with Pabbly Connect, I have connected Wix Forms with Graphy to enroll Graphy user on Wix Form submission. Now let's summarize what we did here. So first I have set up my trigger, and my trigger application was Wix Forms, and my trigger event was new form submission. Then I have set up my action step, and my action application was Graphy. And first I have used create learners as my action event. And after this, I have used enroll learner to course as my last action event. So this is how I have successfully created this workflow. And you can also create this workflow by following all the steps that I did in my workflow. And I'm also going to put the link of my workflow in the description so you can check it out from there. And thank you for watching this video. Not just these applications, you can automate and integrate a lot more applications like this with Pabbly Connect. If you want to reach out to us, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any issues or queries related to our workflow, then you can check the forum link. And if you have any issues related to the pricing of Pabbly Connect or Pabbly, then you can check out this link. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to our channel.